nothing can break me.
Hi guys, I'm Emma. Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're brand new then thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you'd like to stick around and join me in all of our adventures. You do that by hitting the little subscribe button, it's just down there. If you do hit the subscribe button then please make sure to turn the notification bell as well, and then you'll be notified every single time that we post. So Heather over at the Disney Housewife, I will leave a link to her channel down below, tagged me in a book tag. I always love doing a book tag because it gives me an opportunity to firstly look at the books I've got because it's easy to forget, and also to share the books that I've got with you guys. But it's called the colour book tag. So basically you pick a colour and then you answer these questions for that colour. I will just preface this with, last week I cleared my bookshelf. I got rid of a load of books that I'd finished. I don't like to keep books that I finished and not absolutely loved because my little sister reads as well. So generally if I've really loved a book I pass it on to her. And I've been trying to read more ebooks than physical books. So I didn't think I had as many books to choose from to do this tag, so I prepared myself to have to use like pictures of books from my Goodreads and stuff, but I do have a fair few still, so I guess let's just get into the questions. So the first question is choose your colour. I went with black. Most of the books on my shelf were black and white, it seems. There were a few green ones, but it seems like I like a black cover. So yeah, I went with black because that's what I had most of on my shelf and I think they look classy. So that was question one. Question two is show all your books in that colour. So like I said, there probably were a lot more books than this before I got rid of them, and obviously I read ebooks, so those obviously I'm not including, so I'm just including the physical books and there's enough of them. Okay, so this one is Before I Let You In. Looking at it now, well, it's mostly black. Before I Let You In by Jenny Blackhurst. Haven't read that. I haven't read any of these. Mistress of All Evil, obviously it's got some green on there, but it's mostly black. And that one is, I'm not sure. Oh, Serena Valentino. Yeah, so that one's Serena Valentino. I picked this one out because half of it is black, but tell me if it's cheating. But this is Fated by Alison Noel. No idea what that one's about. I've got Clockwork Angel. I think this one might be blue, actually. This one's blue. Let's not count that one. Okay, Winner's Crime. Mostly black. Well, not mostly red, but the book is black, so. Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. Clearly got this on sale, so. Okay, now we're getting into like an entire set, kind of. So, As Old as Time. This is the Disney retellings, and this one is by Liz Braswell. I think this one is Taylor's Old as Time is Beauty and the Beast, isn't it? So, yeah, so this one is The Beast's Curse. Once Upon a Dream, that again I would imagine is by, oh, I started this one. Liz Braswell, but that one's a really pretty cover look. Part of Your World, I imagine it's Liz Braswell. Liz Braswell, yeah, this one's pretty too. Let It Go, this one is by Jen Kalanita. I remember buying this one from Asda, it was really cheap. This one is mostly white but also black, and it's Linger. I think Shiver is the first one in that series. Whole New World by Liz Braswell and Straight Until Morning. I must admit I don't even remember buying this one, and that is by Liz Braswell. I'm just going to move these to one side now so that they're not stacking up in front of my face. Yeah, so they're all the physical books I have in the colour black. Okay, number three is separate into read and unread. So all of these I have not read, and then maybe I'll just put a little clip of some ones that I have read that are black in now. Question four is which book do you want to read the most? Can I pick two? I'm going to pick two. Okay, so this one is the second book in a series, and I enjoyed the first book in the series. I think the first one is Winner's Curse, and then this one is obviously Winner's Crime. So I want to read that one. But a new series I'd like to start is The Six of Crows. This one was buy one get one half price. I hate when they put stickers on. I've just had to DNF a Leigh Bardugo book, The Ninth House, which is also black. So I could have used that one. But I think maybe I'd give it another go in physical book form. Sometimes I find that easier to read. But this is a Leigh Bardugo book, and it's set in the Grisha world. And on the back it's got there the other Grisha verses, so Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, all of that. So those are ones I would love to get to soon. But I'm currently reading Sweet and Bitter Magic, so we'll get there when we get there, I guess. Question 5 is, what is your favourite book? So I went onto Goodreads and I ordered the books into how I've rated them, and I looked down the list to see which books I'd rated 5-star, and some of them, it's obviously when I was younger I was more generous in my rating system, because the ones that are top are The Hunger Games, which I guess is black, Twilight. One that's on there that you might not have heard of is Stolen by Lucy Christopher. That is a book about a girl that gets kidnapped. I'll put a picture up just there. It's about a girl that gets kidnapped and she gets kind of Stockholm Syndrome. Is that what it's called? I feel like that's what it's called. And I just was not into the story. Obviously the story's awful, but like I was right there with her, like it gripped me straight away. So yeah, that one. And then the other book is The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. I was young when I read those, but I really remember reading them. So those were some of my favourites. I guess there's probably more now that I'm harsher, I guess, with my rating system. There probably are more, but those are the ones that I've rated top on Goodreads, so it seemed fair to do it that way. Number 6 is favourite book cover. Let's just have a little look. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. I like the dragon, and there's so much detail in the smoke. There's like Philip on his horse just there. All of the brambles. I like the black and the silver together, and it's shiny. And also this is like a floppy book. It does worry me that I've started it and not finished, but I didn't DNF it, so I probably wasn't not enjoying it. I probably just kind of gave up. Yeah, so I think this one's a really pretty cover. Okay, I'm still not sure if this one counts, but my least favourite is this one. I don't know if it's because I know I hated the story in the first one. That could be it, but yeah, I just don't think it's very imaginative. It looks a little bit rubbish in my opinion. It also looks like it's set in the jungle and it's not. So yeah, this one. Although I do think, like, in a black cover, I don't think many of them are that bad. But the next one is, what book do you want to buy? And that's obviously in the colour black, so I went with The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. That one is obviously, I'll put a picture up, but it's black with the gold writing. I don't know a ton about it, but I know that it's got really good ratings. And I'm not always one to go off of like what other people think, but this one has just piqued my interest, and it's been talked about so much on BookTube that I think I'm going to have to read it because it just sounds so good. And then the final question, question number 9, is what is something near you on your bookshelf? So like I said, I've just cleared out all my bookshelf and we haven't got a ton on there that's not books. So I picked my Kindle. This is the Paperwhite version, like series 10, I think. It doesn't tell me. Yeah, this is a Paperwhite one. I had the very, very, very first Kindle, you know, the one with the buttons on either side, and I absolutely loved it, but I dropped it and I got a dent in the screen just there. So then when we replaced it, because it wasn't that bad that we needed to replace it right away, I could still read with it. So when we replaced it, I wanted the same one. I know they've brought out like loads of different Kindles now, but I wanted the same one and we couldn't find it. So we bought this one instead, the Paperwhite, because I just didn't want to be able to access like Facebook or Instagram or anything like that on my Kindle, because then it's just a tablet and like the battery lasts forever on it. I'm always surprised when I have to charge it. I just got this pink case that I don't know if it protects it, but I don't really take it anywhere anyway. Maybe I could get like a pouch for it, but yeah, I'm been trying to read a lot more on my Kindle recently. I just think I buy all these books and then half the time I don't read them again. So I've been trying to do it on my Kindle because it's cheaper and also it's better for storage. So I've been doing that, yeah. But I'm currently reading Sweet and Bitter Magic on there. And also it stores like a gazillion books. Not that many actually, but like, who has ever filled a Kindle? And you can just like take them off when you're done and they stay on your Amazon account and then you can re-download them if you want to. So I do think I've been enjoying it, but I do switch between like physical books and the Kindle because sometimes I just can't get into a book on the Kindle and then sometimes I really can. Yeah, so that was the item that was close to me on my bookshelf. So I really had fun pulling all of my black books off of the shelf, and now I'm going to have to put them all back on again. But I am going to get rid of this one, I think. I forgot it was up there, to be honest, and I'm not going to read it, so I'm going to get rid of this one, which means I can buy a new book. So I think I'm going to buy the the Lives of, what is it even called? The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and then that one can sit on my shelf until I'm ready to read that one, and then I've got it at least. So yeah, thank you so much to Heather for thinking of me when you took part in this tag. I had a lot of fun, and if you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!